House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy joins us now. Kevin, am I overstating it? Are we done with the woke mentality?
I think the country is done, but your viewers can rest assured, now that we have a Republican majority in the House going into January 3rd, we can take it even further. Like just this week, what another success that we had, to end the vaccine mandate in our military.
Yeah.
You know, the Army is 15,000 short. The Marines even had to lower their recruitment because they can't get there. They kicked 8,000 men and women out. And you watch what is going on. We've got a battle still in front of us, and that's why we have to unite together. But I feel the trend is turning.
So the other big story this week, Victor Bout is now a free man at 55 years old to go back and become the #1 weapons trafficker in the world, the most dangerous man in the world at one point. And we got Brittany Griner back. Everyone's happy to have the best basketball player in the world back. But at what cost? Look at the guy that we gave back to Vladimir Putin.
Well, think about this.
If you can, Kevin, let's just watch this 60 Minutes cut.
Victor Bout, in my eyes, is one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth. He's a shadow facilitator. He's arming not only designated terrorist groups, insurgent groups, but he's also arming very powerful drug trafficking cartels around the globe.
President Trump walked away from this deal for Paul Whelan. President Biden did this deal for Brittany Griner. Your thought?
This only makes Putin stronger. This makes every American overseas now a target. You watch Putin come out the next day and says he's ready to do more exchanges. Why? You just took the merchant of terror, the individual that was out targeting American men and women in the service, funding the guns and others to kill people for an WNBA star that got picked up for marijuana. It is not equal. It harms us. It weakens us. It's exactly what Secretary of Defense Gates has said about President Biden. Every foreign policy decision he's made for the last 40 years has been wrong. This only harms Americans. It harms our country. It empowers Putin in a time that he's in war in Ukraine. Where do you think the merchant of terror is going to go next? Do you think he's going to be able to bring new weapons to Ukraine to kill more people? That's exactly what he's doing. And you know what? Even Biden's own Department of Defense worries about that.
They should. A lot of people worry whether you're going to become speaker or not. You have a lot of people in your corner, including Mike Gallagher. Here's what he said earlier about you.
I am confident. Kevin's doing a remarkable job in terms of reaching out to members who aren't committed to vote for him yet and asking, okay, what are your concerns? Where can we meet in the middle in terms of rules changes? The fact that he's choosing to elevate the issue of China and instantiate a select committee on China is something the entire conference can get behind. He's going to prioritize that. He's going to prioritize fiscal responsibility. That's long overdue, and it's one of many reasons why I think he deserves to be speaker.
Guys like Jim Jordan, who many people thought would be tough to convince, are on board. Marjorie Taylor Greene is on board. Mike Gallagher is on board. How many more votes do you need, and what is your strategy for converting them?
Well, I'm just sitting talking to everybody. This happens in every speaker race. The difference here is, if you think about this, Brian, I've been leader for 4 years. So in those 2 election cycles, we have only won seats. Our goal was to stop the Biden agenda, to win the majority, and fire Nancy Pelosi. We achieved all of those. At the same time, if you watch other Republicans, in the Senate they lost, the governors lost. We've been able to win. We are the only line of defense. And what we need to do is find a way that we come together. We had our primary after the election. I won 85% of the vote. I believe at the end of the day, we'll all find a place to get together, because this is what happens if we don't. No subpoenas go out. No ability to use the power of the purse to stop this ESG and others. No ability to repeal 87,000 IRS agents. No ability to really make this economy and make us energy independent. So yes, we'll find a place to get there, and I think we'll have continues the discussions until we do.
The future Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, last question. We saw the revelations coming out of Twitter as Elon Musk is unmasking the corruption that existed there and the denials that they testified about. So for you personally, you have another move you want to make. Not only do we want to hear from the former executives at Twitter and maybe the other entities. You have something else you want to say.
Yeah, I do, because this is egregious what we're finding. They shouldn't have Section 230 to start out with. But we also have to go further. What did Facebook and Google do as well? Because they became an arm of the Democratic Party and the arm of government. But what difference we're going to do, those 51 intel agents that signed a letter that said the Hunter Biden information was all wrong, was Russia collusion, many of them have a security clearance. We're going to bring them before committee. I'm going to have them have a hearing, bring them and subpoena them before committee. Why did they sign it? Why did they lie to the American public? A Clapper, a Brennan. Why did you use the reputation that America was able to give to you, more information, but use it for a political purpose and lie to the American public? It's exactly what Adam Schiff has done to us, and this has got to stop.
You deserve to be Speaker. I hope you get the votes. Thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it, Kevin McCarthy.
Thank you, Brian.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.